Think you've heard weird laws before? Wait till you find out there's a country that banned ketchup, another that banned gum, and even a city where whistling at night can get you in trouble. Yep. Today, we're diving into 8 of the strangest, funniest, and real bans in history. Buckle up, this trip's gonna get weird. 1. Ketchup in France, 2011. France takes food seriously. From baguettes to fancy sauces, everything is about tradition. But in 2011, they decided ketchup was a threat to French cuisine. The government banned ketchup in school cafeterias because kids were putting it on. They said it was ruining the taste of real French food. Only exception, you could use a tiny bit with fries. Imagine a kid dipping a croissant in ketchup and the teacher yelling. 2. Pinball in the USA, 1940s. Believe it or not, in the 1940s, pinball was in New York and several other American cities. Authorities thought it was basically gambling and would corrupt the youth. The mayor of New York even went on a crusade, literally smashing pinball machines with a hammer in front of cameras. Back then, playing pinball could make you look like a criminal. Now it's just nostalgia in a neon-lit diner. Times change. 3. The word jazz in Nazi Germany, 1930s. During the Nazi era, the regime tried to control all forms of culture. They banned jazz music, and even the jazz, calling it degenerate and un-German. They hated that it came from African-American culture and symbolized freedom. So if you were caught listening to jazz, you could get in real trouble. Imagine being punished just for enjoying a saxophone solo. 4. Chewing gum in Singapore, 1992-2004. Singapore is one of the cleanest countries in the world, but that comes with some strict rules. In 1992, the government banned chewing gum entirely. People kept sticking gum under seats, on elevators, even on train doors. And cleaning it was a nightmare. For years, bringing gum into the country could get you fined or even jailed. Later, they allowed medicinal gums like nicotine gum. Imagine visiting Singapore, chewing happily, and someone goes. 5. High heels in ancient Greek temples. In ancient Greece, temples were sacred places and shoes with high heels were welcome. Why? Because they could damage the floors made of precious stone. But high heels also showed social status, so it was a bit of a fashion scandal. Picture walking up to a temple and the guard saying, "Sorry ma'am, those shoes are a sin." Apparently, heels were enemies of the gods. 6. Whistling at night in Ottawa, Canada. Here's a weird one. In Ottawa, Canada, it's illegal to whistle in public after 11 p.m. The reason? It's considered a public disturbance. So if you're walking home after a party, feeling good, and start whistling your favorite tune, you might get stopped by a cop saying, "Sir, put the whistle down. It's past 11. Who knew whistling could be a crime? 7. Kites in North Korea. Even fun hobbies can be suspicious in North Korea. In some areas, flying kites is banned because authorities fear people could use them for spying or sending messages abroad. Imagine just trying to have fun and suddenly a helicopter shows up. In North Korea, your kite might be treated like a spy drone. 8. Fizzy drinks on Sark Island, UK, 19th century. Sark is a tiny island near Britain, and in the 19th century they banned. People back then thought the bubbles were dangerous, like they could poison you or make your stomach explode. So if you brought a bottle of soda, locals might have said, "Careful, that thing's about to blow." Now we drink it every day, with pizza no less. And that's it. 8 bans so weird, you'd think they were made up. But nope, every single one actually happened. From ketchup in France to spy kites in North Korea. History has some truly ridiculous rules. Now it's your turn. Which one do you think was the weirdest? Drop it in the comments, hit like, subscribe, and don't forget, no whistling after 11, no gum in Singapore, and for Zeus's sake, no high heels in temples.